Peace and blessings. Assalamu alaikum. This is Raheem, your investigator, reporter, coming to you live once again. I just want to clear up the Ray Haggins versus Dr. Wesley Muhammad from what I've been told. People are not feeling the whole debate, and Ray Haggins basically is feeling that what Sarnetta did was kind of wrong. Well, I was there, and from what I could see, Ray Haggins didn't come prepared. And the thing is, if Ray Haggins thought that it was supposed to be some type of dialogue, okay, cool. You can do that. But the thing is, the info. Where was his info? Ray Haggins has made it known to the public that Muhammad didn't exist. Where's your info? You see what I'm saying? It's like you're saying this man has never existed. No one has brought you any artifacts. Man, you can go and see for yourself. There's hundreds of artifacts that Muhammad has left. Peace be upon him. He has a tomb. His mother and father has a tomb, a grave site. There are letters in Britain on vellum that you can go see. His ring is available. Hundreds of artifacts. So he doesn't know what he's talking about. From my perspective, Dr. Ben hasn't even said nothing like that. In Dr. Ben's book, his knowledge from Al-Jahis, who's an 8th century scholar right after Muhammad. He's seen Muhammad's family. He was able to document Muhammad's family and how they looked. So I don't know what he was talking about. If Sarnetta said that Dr. Haggins said that Wesley Muhammad was wrong when he debated Tahuti, then his obligation on the consequential point, he should have had info. Ray Haggins had zero info. That's really not a good look. He came with no info. He flew all the way from Missouri or wherever he came from, made us wait 2 hours, and you had no info. The things he said at that debate or dialogue, you could have saved that for YouTube. For real. Could have saved that for YouTube. Because people paid $20 to get in. It was packed. People had to stand. They was waiting for both infos from Dr. Wesley and Dr. Haggins. Dr. Wesley knew it was a debate. He came out blazing. He came straight. Listen, he came straight out blazing with info. And see, I understand people are angry also because they wanted to see more of Dr. Wesley. But being that Dr. Haggins had nothing, they couldn't even see the second half of what Dr. Wesley had. You see what I'm saying? So you came with no info. This pertinent discussion I'm having right now is about your info. Nothing else. That's the main subject. Where was your info? People stood online waiting. You know, people got mad at the debate, at the question and answers. And I mean, like Sarnetta said, Dr. Haggins' course when he comes to speak. But the thing is, if Dr. Haggins say and have said all these things about Islam, why not present that? Why not have info? That's the most important thing to this whole subject matter. Info. We don't care if you gave it dramatically or monotone or relaxed. We just wanted to see your info so we can mentally digest it and do our research. Can't do nothing with nothing. What that song say? Nothing from nothing leads to nothing. We had nothing. And I wanted to see more of what Dr. Wesley had, because when I seen him turning the viewfinder, I seen a couple of things he had that I have. So I wanted to see what he was going to say. Can't see it now. You know, that was the fastest debate I've ever seen. It was like in and out. It was like, bam, gone. So my thing is the info. Where's your info? And I don't even think there should be another debate about this subject or with Wade Haggins trying to come back. If you're going to do that, you might as well do that on YouTube, because I wouldn't spend another dime doing that. First of all, I know Ray Haggins don't know anything about Muhammad previous Muhammad. He knows nothing about that. He knows no knowledge about that. He's been in the church for 20 years. And when you're in the church for 20 years, they tell you don't read any books outside of the Bible. And that's where he was mentally at. So, therefore, 20 years went by. It takes at least 12 years to get deep into Islam and know the deep subjects previous Muhammad. Not post and after Muhammad. Previous. So he knows nothing. I knew he was going to lose that debate anyway. But to come there with nothing? Wow. I must say, wow. So, with that, I close out and say, it was about the info. There was no info. And that's the main point. There was no info for that debate or dialogue. If you didn't have nothing, shouldn't have came. The stuff you were talking about, you seen Dr. Clark in a dream, and he told you this and that. I don't believe that. That was straight out of church type stuff. So you could have said that on the net. So people, I was there, and he have no info at all. Peace and blessings.